Is there any way to indicate right now how much ultimately of a GDP hit we are going to take in the United States this year?
For the year, calendar year, our estimate is GDP will be down about 6%. Peak to trough. So the peak was Q4 2019. The bottom will be this quarter, Q2 2020. That'll be down about 10%. And just for context, Brian, in the financial crisis, the peak to trough decline, that's what happened, a little over a decade ago. We were down about 4%. So, that kind of gives you a sense of how significant this is.
Yeah, it's incredibly significant. And I guess equally significant, Mark, is the debate about what letter of the alphabet this recovery is going to look like. An L, a U, a W. I'm not into letters. I just want to know how many people are going to go back to work and when.
Well, it's not a V. That we're not coming rocketing back here. Hard to imagine that. As long as the virus is an issue, people aren't going to travel. Businesses aren't going to allow their people to travel. Businesses aren't going to invest. International trade is going to be disrupted, impaired. Hard to see the economy coming back really quickly. And of course, we are going to see with these business shutdowns, a lot of business failures. And so even when people can come back, when the business shutdowns end, there's going to be a lot fewer businesses for people to come back to. So hard to see us coming roaring back here. We're getting a lot of stimulus, a lot of money coming from lawmakers. The Fed's doing its job, so that should help. Certainly cushioning the blow and should help us get back on track. But, I think it's going to be a long time before, when I say a long time, I mean years before we're back to anything we could consider to be good or normal.
Yeah, it really is unbelievable times. Legendary investor Mark Andreessen had a very widely read op-ed the other day. I don't know if you saw it. It's basically saying it's time to build. No. We have underbuilt. We don't have enough homes. We don't have a lot of the critical infrastructure we need. The president has talked about a maybe $2 trillion infrastructure package, although we've been talking about that, Mark, for about 4 years now. Will building come back? Can building, physically constructing things, infrastructure, an infrastructure New Deal, something like that, could that help salvage some of the damage?
Yeah, sure. I mean, even during these shutdowns, a lot of states are allowing construction to continue. That's considered an essential activity. So, yeah, there's no reason why we can't use an infrastructure package to help support the economy, stimulate the economy when businesses do reopen. And if I'm right, and the economy is going to struggle for more than a year, it's going to be a couple, 3 years, that would be perfect for an infrastructure package that would roll out over that period.